known about this date for a long time, and the stage is set in the Spanish capital for the UEFA Champions League final. Hello everyone, I'm Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary as always on these big occasions by Lee Dixon, and we're approaching kick-off time here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It is Juventus versus Barcelona.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in a Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jumble. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
This is how Juventus will line up. And you tend to know what you're going to get tactically from this team. High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many years under George Graham. It does not work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but they've got it down to a T, to be fair.
With a capacity of almost 68,000, this is a fine football stadium, the Metropolitano here in Madrid.
Yeah, I'm very envious of these modern players. They get to play in these really beautiful, beautiful new stadiums.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Sergio Roberto plays with Jordi Alba in the wide defensive positions. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And the defenders had better be on their toes because leading the line is Luis Suarez. And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. Emre Can now. Pjanic. Bonucci. It's with Dybala. Well, it's impossible to reflect upon Juventus and the Champions League journey this year without going back to last season, Lee, and the heartbreak they suffered against Real Madrid.
Wow, what a game that was, and up steps Ronaldo with that famous penalty. And for this lady of football that I always love watching, I'm sure I've said to you a million times how they're my favourite team. Every time I watch them play, the kit, the romance of the club, the history, 7 times runners-up as well. It's just a brilliant football club for me.
And Messi's incisive pass, and Luis Suarez has found a bit of daylight. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, he's always at the top of the tree when it comes to football players around the world. Cristiano Ronaldo. What do you especially like about his game, Lee?
Well, I like it all. He literally is unplayable. He's a defender.
Ronaldo! A goal for the Bianconeri. Goal for Juventus in the Champions League final.
Well, finals are for heroes. Is that the goal that lifts the trophy? We'll wait and see. When you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target, you can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Underway again with Juventus in front. Rakitic on the ball. Busquets. Dybala. Bonucci. Emre Can now. Alexander. Well, great read there to intercept. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? Pjanic now. Textbook closing down. And now they're on the attack. Suarez. Effective challenge. Matuidi. It's with Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mandzukic. Passing precision from Mandzukic. Pjanic. He knew he had to make the tackle and did. Here's Ronaldo. Dybala. Joao Cancelo. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Ivan Rakitic. Alexander now. Rakitic. Showing fine vision. Space and time for the cross. And clear behind for what is going to be a corner kick. Comes. Corner once more. Great save following the close range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Lionel Messi. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
Dybala just couldn't keep it. And now Suarez. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Giorgio Chiellini under the cosh. Emre Can. Now Matuidi. It's with Dybala. It's with Joao Cancelo. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? Matuidi. On the ball, Luis Suarez. It's been given away here by Ronaldo. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Lionel Messi. Well, it might still work out for them. Half-time then. And we're sorry for the pause in the proceedings here, Lee, because this has been a thoroughly riveting Champions League final so far.
Well, it has. Great game. Sometimes finals can be cagey affairs, but not this one. Let's hope Derek in the second half will get more of that. It's been really, really entertaining.
45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Regaining possession for his side cleverly. Authoritative attacking play from Dybala this time. Taken away by Sergio Busquets, quick thinking. Pjanic. And here's Blaise Matuidi. And the pass by Dybala gobbled up. Now Busquets. A more than satisfactory performance from Ronaldo in the first half, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played.
Great ball from Ivan Rakitic. Coutinho prepared to fire. Clattered away. Well, great read there to intercept. And it's with Coutinho. And it's Busquets. And Messi. Well, can he make this move count? Sergio Busquets. Ivan Rakitic. Let's see what he has in store for them. A corner for Barcelona, behind as they are. Corner kick played in. Here's Busquets. Ivan Rakitic. Sergio Roberto. Well, the clearance half-hearted. It's with Dybala. Mandzukic. Matuidi. Given away. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Now Matuidi. And a strong tackle. This is Vidal. Now Busquets. Coutinho. It is a fruitful forward run. No real threat, you've got to say. Juventus have given it a... Lionel Messi! It's a Barcelona corner. And a short corner is the preferred option here. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to a shot like that. Alexandro now. Emre Can. Now Matuidi. Ball lost by Juventus. Lionel Messi. It's with Dybala. Here's Ronaldo. Here he is, Mandzukic. And even Ter Stegen might wonder how on earth he got there. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Pjanic firing it over. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Suarez. This is Vidal. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
With a narrow lead and the clock ticking away, it's so easy for the Juve players to lose concentration, asking the referee how long to go, looking over at the bench. Staying focused is a skill.
Alexandro now. It's with Mandzukic. Matuidi. Emre Can loses out. Suarez. Coutinho. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, a lovely ball. And he might be through here. What an important piece of defending. And only 2 minutes remaining here. It's with Mandzukic. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Sergio Busquets. Ronaldo. Italy's old lady has passed the final test. Juventus are the winners of the UEFA Champions League.
Well, you have to say, fully deserved as well. All those months of toil, the training sessions, etc. The sacrifice, the commitment, the desire, the hunger. The look as well, and the application to put all that into a package and then win this brilliant trophy.
They do set very high standards for themselves, these Juventus players, but this is something they will remember forever. What a feeling of pride it must give you to be able to say you're part of the team that's the best in Europe League.
Well, you know, these players get paid fortunes, bank accounts are full of money, but it doesn't matter, it's about memories. When you finish your career, you look back at these moments. How many trophies have I won? How many times have I celebrated on a podium with this famous trophy?
The buoyant Bianconeri, Juventus lift the Champions League trophy.
Brilliant moment, especially for the captain. He gets his hands on the trophy first.
Well, they certainly intend to savour this. Juventus, and they ought to. Doesn't come along every night of the week.
Well, this is the moment I love, sharing it with the fans. Ticker tapes coming down, the families in the stand, giving them all away. But they've travelled all over Europe watching this team. Now they get to share in this moment. Fantastic.
And it's fire as well as ice on the pitch.
Now the chance for a photograph. My mum always told me to get on the front row.
She told you well, Lee. There we have it. The Champions League victors for 20...